Hey, we are Dawn Raid from the UK. I'm Simon, I sing and play violin.
My name's Fabian, I play guitar in Dawn Raid.
And we are doing a 2-week tour of the West Coast and Midwest. And we are near the end of this tour now. We've got 3 shows left.
It's pretty cool to be back in Chicago for show number 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're getting there.
The van is feeling pretty broken in by this point of the tour, which you're about to see.
Yeah. We luckily have a wonderful driver with us on this tour, Jimmy Claypool, who books the tour, drives the van, keeps us in line, makes sure we get to the venue on time, and he's been amazing.
He's the boss, security.
Yeah. He's our security as well. He's all things to all of us.
Yeah. So I guess we have music-wise, kind of whatever goes for Jimmy. But today we've been listening to In Flames, Black Sabbath, and loads of synthwave. So it's been a pretty eclectic day.
We had the 2019 rave mix for breakfast.
Yeah. I guess you just keep the music manic. A lot of caffeine, keep everybody awake and alert and alive is our main plan.
This is the most comfortable seat in the van. The only rule is that if you're sitting in this seat, you have to stay awake because you can't fall asleep sitting next to the driver in case the driver falls asleep. It switches. It's whoever's feeling the least tired, and we'll take it in turns, and whoever's really wiped out can sleep. But someone has to stay awake. Yeah. Although that rule gets broken regularly because this seat is too comfortable to stay awake in. The cooler isn't ours. It belongs to Dead to End World, who we done the first part of this tour with. That was 12 of us in this van, and it's now down to 4 of us. So they took the cooler and took responsibility for it. They also put a lot of food in there and ice that is now water and mush.
And smells terrible.
So we leave it locked.
Yeah, this is sealed off, man.
Yeah, it doesn't get opened. Oh, we've got some pretty cool sheet music.
Oh yeah.
We've got some from, I think this is Dead to the End World's viola sheet music that they left.
Take it away.
So we've been trying to learn the parts. But yeah, I don't think any of us are good enough to read this very complicated music.
Yeah. This is our last meal between 4 people. So this is the glamorous life of Dawn Raid.
Hey, I'm Matthew. This is where I've been sat for half of today. I move around the van quite a bit just to keep it fresh and easy. There's not anything really that exciting here. I've got like a drain pipe that I'm not 100% sure what that's for. I've got a load of pennies, coffee cups with like googly eyes on just so we know whose is whose. That's about it for this row. To be honest, they're all like equally uncomfortable, apart from the very back row. So like, if you can lie down on it, it's alright, but all of us are longer than the benches, so you sit on it or lie down on it and you're dangling like into the road.
This is definitely like the sleeping bench. I feel like Matthew's row is the co-pilot's co-pilot. And this is definitely like when you're in a bad mood and just want to lie down and not talk to anybody else on the tour. So this is the sleeping bench, I reckon. This was crucial when there was 12 people in this 15-seater van and you're doing 3 overnight drives on this tour. This is like, if you didn't have one of these, you had a terrible night drive. So these were kind of essential, I guess, when you're like 3 to a bench for 12 hours. That was kind of tough. We have to keep our records in as well because it's been so hot, especially driving through Texas, that the records would have melted in the trailer. So they have to, they get their own row, so they benefit from the aircon. We all have kind of matching jackets. This is like a Circle Day, which is a rip-off of the band Oi Polloi, because our band is an anarchist band. So I guess they're called battle jackets, but I guess we haven't
done many battles recently. Yeah. But we're prepared. So like everybody's just got like their own individual patches on. Favourite bands like influences: Napalm Death, Carnage for me, a little bit of Wolves in the Throne Room, Great Pleasures, Venom. What else? Carcass. Yeah.
This is our most controversial one. Support your local Antifa. We are one of the few outspoken anti-fascist black metal bands in the world, and there's a great deal of racists don't like it, but I think it's important to talk about that stuff and to keep that pretty public. So I think it's a big deal for us.
I was hoping to buy a sewing kit today because I've got a Dead to the End World patch that's ready to go onto my jacket as well. but I couldn't find one, so that'll have to wait till I get home. This is the back row. This is the luxury row in the van because it's a 4-seater, so the person who sits here has all the legroom that they want. I am the shortest member of the Unraid by some margin, so very rarely get to sit here. You can also lie down here and sleep on the night drives, but it's not the most comfortable thing in the world. When I've slept in the van, I've slept on this row, just to try and keep things safe. This is the luxury suite, definitely. The only thing is, when there's only 3 of us, we returned with Dead to Downward and there's 12 of us, it was fine sitting back here. When there's only 3 of us and everyone else is up there, it gets way too lonely to sit back here. So this bench has become like a storage bench because no one wants to sit by themselves. So this is, it's luxury, but it's lonely luxury.
This is our loyal U-Haul, which carries all our gear. Fabian's the best at stacking.
Yeah.
Stacking it, and he's the brains of the loadout. And me and Matthew are just the muscle.
Every tour we go on, I am determined to not be the Tetris master because it's the worst job to sit in the trailer directing everybody else. And every single tour it happens, especially this tour, because there was a lot of gear. It's packed to the absolute top. We had some adventures changing the tyre as well. That was good fun.
Yeah, we had a tyre blowout on this tour. Where was that?
Near Seattle.
Yeah, no, just outside Seattle.
Yeah.
We lost a tyre. It's kind of exciting for a few minutes.
Yeah, we got sorted. Jimmy saved the day again, our driver.
Yeah. These are not a big thing in the UK, so definitely not something we're used to touring with. So it's kind of something we've had to get used to, especially driving and parking. It's kind of gnarly. But I guess you couldn't tour in the States without trusty U-Haul. Thanks so much for hanging out with us at the van. We've got 3 more shows left on this tour. You can keep up with us on Facebook, Instagram, all the social medias. Big shout out to Dead to a Dying World who shared this tour with us, and everyone who resists capitalism and fascism around the world. From me.
Yeah, we'll be back before the end of the year, back in the US before the end of 2019.
And we have a new record coming out as well in October,
which we should have plugged at the start.